So welcome back to the channel. My name is Whoami, and today we are gonna do a challenge about SOC168 Whoami command detect in request body. So let's get started. First, we create the case and we start the playbook. So we first need to understand why the alert was triggered. So let's move to our monitoring window, the investigation channel, and let's move to the Whoami command detect in request body rule name. And here we can see that um, the uh, the source IP address is 61.177.1.17.287, which is the IP address from the internet from the outside network. The destination IP address is 172.16.17.16, which is an internal network and is matched to the host name web server 1004. So the alert will trigger because it is a post request to to the to the video, and we need to see the request body in order to find out more. So first we have collect the data, the IP address from the internet and from the internal network. Let's examine the HTTP traffic. So the first question is traffic malicious? We move to the log management and search for the source address of the attacker IP and the destination of our server, of our web server. And here we can see that there are file requests from the attacker machine to our web server. So the first one is the attacker trying to do, I believe it's a remote code execution, and it's a Whoami command. The second one is ls for list directory, the username, the card, etc password to like file our password on our Linux machine, and card etc shadow. And so we can safely say that the traffic is a malicious one because the attacker are trying to do like trying to execute a command on our web server. So it is a malicious. So as I said before, it's a command injection. So the attack type is command injection. And if it's a planned test or not, we can search our email for like an email that point to the web server, which is 170.16.17.16. And we can see that there is no email to show. So we can believe that is not a planning test, and it is an attack from the outside network. So it's a not planned test. And as I say, it's the direction of the traffic is from the internet to the company network, which is our internal network range. And the attack was successful or not, we can check that by like by our see the post request for like for this one, the response status is 200, which is mean the request was successful and the response is 912. For the second one, the request is successful too, and the response have a different value, which probably means that those commands are successful, and we can see on our endpoint too, and go to the terminal history. You can see that this all the commands that the attacker try to like execute through the network, and we can see that the endpoint do that exactly the like what the attacker do. So we can safely say that the the attack was successful. And next we should contain the machine that have been infected, have have found to be bugged. So we should contain the machine and add artifact. We should add the IP address of the attacker. And as we said before, the attack was a successful one, so we definitely need to like escalation to the tier 2. So for the node, we can like just skip it, but I will type like RC remote code execution successful. And we finish the playbook. And now we can close the alert. And it's a true positive one, which matches RC. We can close the alert. And now we can see our result. So as we can see, it's a true positive one, and it needs tier 2 escalation. The attack was a successful one, and the direction of the traffic is from the internet to our internal network. It's not a plain test. The attack type is remote code execution RC, and the traffic is a malicious one. And that's all for today's lesson. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe.